What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another video, and this one is all about not keeping up with the Kardashians, but the Kardashians, season 1, episode 1. And well, luckily for ourselves in particular, I found a copy that I can use. So we're gonna check it out and see what the hell is going on, if you dig what I'm saying. But nonetheless, though, let's not waste any more time. Let's give a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. And now let's get into the very first episode of the Kardashians. It's a bit like Suicide Squad when they renamed it from Suicide Squad to the Suicide Squad. It's like, bro, it's the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's get it.
He'll choose your knockoff when the real slide and ball pit situation. I want to own that. If it was a different color. So how does it feel to be back? It's fun to start with a clean slate. I feel like we've had so much time off filming that we've kind of gone into our own worlds and done our own thing. I hate talking about myself, but I'm 2 years into school. I am literally just studying for the bar. I'm really working on law school, skims, and being a mom. Yeah? Okay, I got it, okay? I've just been in like mom mode, carpool mode. Do you want to go with dad to the Grammys and be his date? Just getting it all together at the house. You want to swap? Okay, there might be one more. We're working on whining, but let's go inside because you're really hot. Yeah? Woo! Was it fun? No. Okay. To me, that's what's so exciting is just that side of our lives. Like, people don't see. Like, I cleaned out the playroom today. Like, that kind of stuff gets me, makes me horny. To literally clean out my f***ing playroom. I'm insane. Like, any mom will get that. Like, if you have a clean playroom, oh my God. Like, you can sleep at night. Oh, here's a mom.
I tell you what though, Kim has lost a significant amount of weight. She's looking slimmer than normal, you know. Just wanted to point that out because obviously, you know, just wanted to. But right now, there's not much really to say, but I do really wonder if we will see some sort of cameo from Kanye West. Very unlikely, you know, because this is Kanye. We just about saw him in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so I can't expect him to see him in this. But it will be interesting. But hey, let's see what the hell's been going on. Let's get it.
Are you going to do slime?
Well, I don't have time because I have gymnastics today.
You have a very busy schedule. Do you know that your schedule is busier than my schedule?
I've been pretty busy since you last saw us. I get up at 4 o'clock every morning.
I'm a psycho on the crowd.
How can people not answer their phone at 7 a.m.? It's like, it's almost lunchtime. I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother, I'm running businesses. There's Kylie Cosmetics, and there's Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby Skims, Good American, 818, KKW Fragrance, Arthur George, the Hot Sauce Company, Halfway Dead, Safely.
Can just one person be lazy in this family?
What did I leave out? Probably something.
Cheers, babe. Here's to season
92.
A new chapter.
I mean, listen, the reality of things really into the show isn't really going to be that much different to Keep Up the Kardashians, right? But the fact that they wanted to rename it The Kardashians or rebrand it, so let's say, or restart, whatever, why didn't they just say The Kardashians and the Jenners? Because the fact is, Kylie and Kendall are very much a part of the family. In fact, at one point, Kylie was the most wealthiest, wasn't she? I do find that quite interesting, to be fair with you, because everybody knows them as Kardashians and Jenners. Just wanted to put that out there because right now there isn't really much to say because the season has only just begun. But hey, obviously to hopefully avoid copyright, I gotta keep breaking up the video every now and then. Yeah. Anyway, let's get it.
Hi. Look at you, cutie.
Oh, look at her. You look so cute.
Left without me? What?
No.
What? You just made it really obvious.
So
Make
crazy.
it obvious. Because I did not see her belly. My belly looks the same. I am very excited to have another baby.
How far along are you?
I'm almost 6 months now. For right now, we are keeping the gender just between Travis and I. We're just waiting for the right moment to tell everyone in a special way.
Not gonna lie, I've never really been one to keep up with the Kardashians, so I had no idea that Kylie was actually pregnant with a second child. But to be honest with you, ever since the whole Travis Scott fiasco with people losing their lives and severely being injured and whatnot, the matter of fact is, Kylie has been very, very quiet since then. And I guess the only way you're really going to know about what Kylie is doing or Travis is doing is if you're one of those people that was generally always a super fan that always kept tabs on them anyway. Obviously, for me, I was none of the above, if you dig what I'm saying. But hey, congratulations on them having the second. I can only assume that the second child has now come, only because this would have been filmed like way back. But let me know in the comment section, has Kylie had her second child? And what is the gender? And also, what is the name of the child? Because obviously that would be good for me to know. I could Google it, but I like to interact with you guys. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it.
You're skinnier this way.
Oh.
You're prettier
How could she
than
be
you were
prettier?
last time. Like, the girls take the beauty to give it to themselves. The boys, like, know what's up and they just, like, let you be a little bit prettier. My whole life is so public. My pregnancy is really public this time. To have something between just Travis and I feels really special. It's just fun keeping that to ourselves.
These kids.
Everyone in this family takes a secret so seriously. They're so committed.
Khloe's here.
Hi, you look fab. I'm so happy Tristan's here. Why did I think you were at basketball already?
No, Sunday.
Glad you're here. Right now, Tristan and I are just friends, and I love our relationship that him and I have, but my biggest focus is being a mom to my beautiful angel, True. Okay, I'll get it for you.
Not gonna lie, when I saw Tristan, I was like, oh, let's find out why she got back with him. But I guess I've been out of the loop and they're just friends, as they say. Okay. We all know Tristan's still giving it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, right, let's continue. Yeah.
Let's rub our bellies. I don't have one anymore. The food looks amazing, if I do say so. I think I want regular fries and chicken nuggets. I'll have regular fries too. More fries, yeah. Thank you.
I'm a vegan most of the time. 98% of the time. But today, I'm going wild.
I'm just like living a dream over here. Yeah, no, this is a pregnant woman's dream. Dream.
Travis, yeah. Travis and Auntie Kourtney are coming.
Guys, there they are. There they are. Talk about short shorts.
Hi. I know. Hi.
Holy moly, seeing Travis just remind me of Pete Davidson. I wonder if we're going to see Pete Davis in this one. And I wonder if we're going to get to see his reactions to what Kanye's been doing to him for like God knows how long. Ooh. And also, most importantly, to really see how Kim and Pete are together. If we can really sense a genuine connection between the two. Because I know a lot of people still are shocked and still doubt how this is possibly happening. Because nobody finds, well, I don't want to say nobody, because obviously Kim does and various people in the world, of course, but a lot of people feel like Pete Davidson ain't exactly, you know, all that. People are still questioning it. And to be honest with you, I see it every day. And I say to myself, yo, when I'm ready to find myself a woman, if I don't find myself a woman like Kim K, not like I want Kim K specifically because she's problematic, can't be doing that drama, if you dig what I'm saying. I'm a peaceful man. But I'm saying to myself, if I can't find someone like on that kind of caliber, then yo, I need to fix up my game or something. Because yo, it ain't fair, man. Nah, I'm joking, man. It don't really bother me, man. But nonetheless, though, it'll be interesting to see if we do see Pete Davidson in this season, and you know, we can really gauge how, or at least see how they met. You know what I mean? But hey, whatever. Let's get into it.
This was an absolute dream. I've been spending a lot of time with my kids, and I've just like let life unfold. So Travis is my boyfriend. Our homes are a block away from each other. He was one of my closest friends for probably 8 years. We used to work out together all the time, just us, and now he's my boyfriend. This is a relationship that I don't think anybody saw coming because they've known each other for so long and they were such good friends.
I definitely saw this coming.
For years, we have been telling Kourtney that her and Travis should hook up. They are so happy, seem so in love, and never stop making out, by the way, like ever.
Everybody, look at this is on Roblox.
Wow. Who made that? Who made that? Let me see. Let me see.
Click on it.
Oh, hold on.
Khloe, look at this.
What? Let me see.
Khloe, come here. I feel like you're the only one that would understand.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not sure what this means. This is a character on Roblox, but it says...
What?
I know, that's why I said.
That's not my person. That's a game.
Oh, it's a game? Oh, well then we're suing them if it's a game with my name and picture. There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it, and it said something super inappropriate, like Kim's new sex tape. No, it was an inappropriate thing that popped up on his Roblox about me. It says they're leaking something that someone said. This is supposed to be unreleased footage from my old sex tape. The last thing that I want as a mom is for my past to be brought up 20 years later, especially when it's this big party and my whole family's here. This is some real embarrassing shit, and I need to deal with it. And I'm...
Hold on a minute. It's what? Sorry, it's embarrassed? You're holding a minute. When it happened, it wasn't embarrassing then, was it really until you? Kim, you capitalized on that freaking tape. You know what I'm saying? And the matter of fact is, though, it is actually quite interesting how she feels, how she's surprised it's now stumbled across. It was always going to happen. This is why, you know, at the end of the day, listen, it is your choice what you want to do with your life. If you want to have a sex tape, go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be an OnlyFans, go for it. But understand this, though. If your children find out at some point in life, don't be sitting there like, oh, it's embarrassing. I can't believe this happened. What do you mean? Look at the world that we live in. So anything that we've done, there has a very good chance of coming out. Anything that we've done that's come out online will always stay online without a shadow of a doubt. You can do all the copyrights all you want, but someone will find a way to leak it some way, somehow. You dig what I'm saying? So the fact is this, yeah. Kim, calm down, be quiet. You're being over dramatic because at the end of the day, without that tape, who knows if your fame would have ever rose in the way it did rise, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you are someone that likes to make tapes, you like to be on OnlyFans, all that kind of stuff, if you're gonna do it, own it. And if you ever get found out by your child, own it. Simple as that. But to be fair, the best thing that you could ever do for yourself, in my opinion, is probably try and tell your child like sooner rather than later, because I really hate this thing about, yeah, but he or she just isn't at the right age yet. No, but he's not ready for it though. No, we got to give it a bit more time. Yeah, but this is the thing though, the more you delay it, the more likely your child's is more likely to find out from another source that is not you. But hey, that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But let's get it.
I cannot believe this is happening right now.
Okay, let's go outside. Come on, little lovebirds. You can make out there by the table.
Okay, we're sitting here.
Kendall's not here because she's just got the flu or something. I actually didn't have the flu. I had COVID and it sucked. But you know what? You're gonna get me for the rest of the season anyways, and I will be here, so don't you worry.
Guys, can you believe that this is day one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't look at all the cameras.
This is day one. I know, I have a... Same.
You're gonna be good. Just suck it up, honey.
Oh, I'm always good. So, guys, Mom and I had lunch the other day with Lauren Michaels from SNL.
Yeah.
And they asked me to host it. And so...
That is huge.
But did you say yeah? I said yes.
Wait, are you listening to this?
No, sorry.
Your sister is gonna host SNL Saturday Night Live.
Super.
From New York.
What day is it? Everyone around me is like, you have to do this. And I get it. It's so cool. But I always put myself in these situations that I think I'm fulfilling other people's dreams, honestly, of like my mom's. I don't know why I did Dancing with the Stars. I sucked.
You just have to come out and sell it and sizzle.
So when SNL happened, her and Kanye had definitely broken up, but I can't remember if Pete Davidson was in the picture at that point. But either way though, this is near enough around that time, so I do feel like we should definitely get to see him at some point for the season. I also do wonder how many episodes they will do probably. I mean, nowadays on TV shows range around about between, but then again, this is a reality TV show, which is a bit different. So I'll probably say somewhere between no less than 10 episodes I'll probably see. Probably about 15, 16, but we shall see. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just excited to see him. Because do you know what the crazy thing is? I'm not a fan of Pete Davidson. I've never watched anything he's ever did. Not really my kind of person. Apart from watching these Suicide Squad that he was in. But since his relationship with Kim, I've always wondered, how did he get her? I need to learn. Tell me the skills, bro. Teach me the... Oh my God. Can you imagine living a life where you're now seeking advice or inspiration from Pete Davidson on how to get... oh, shit. Nah, but in reality, to be honest with you, someone like Kim ain't really for me. I'm just too good for her. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just chatting shit. Let's move on.
Absolutely sucked. That's just so not me. If you know me, like, it's not me. I'm just not funny like that.
You are funny.
It's just
timing
is
is
everything.
But you are funny.
We've always told you you're not, but you really...
Yeah, you really are. And you're more funny than you can dance, so just look at it on the bright side.
Oh, good. Yeah. Chloe and I are known to be the funny ones, but, you know, Kim's related to us, so I think she can be funny. I think she has it in her. But also, I'm like kind of like going back and forth, like since Kanye's album is out, like do I want him to be that would be epic if like he was my musical guest, but then do I want my own moment? Kanye and I are still going through a divorce now. We're just trying to figure it out, how to be good parents to our kids together, how to be good friends to each other. Ultimate goal, no matter what, is just happiness and following that, whatever that looks like. I think have your own moment, because I think you'd rely on him for like comfort, right? This is my first time, and I kind of want this to be about me and not about how are they going to act to each other. I mean, I just can't embarrass us, you guys. You've embarrassed us before. It's fine. It doesn't matter. They haven't announced it yet. I wonder if I can still pull out. You're not going to embarrass us. You're going to be amazing. I don't know. So sweating, babe.
Babe, sticking to the table. See you.
Feel it.
I'm not sure Kourtney really has a type, but if she does, it's definitely Travis. Like, I've watched them come to a decision over something as simple as a dessert. Like, okay, babe, what kind of dessert do you want? Well, I don't know, babe. What kind of dessert do you want? Well, babe, I don't know. Do you want the apple tart? Well, I don't know. Do you want the chocolate? What do you think we should do? Like 15 minutes. I'm like, for God's sakes, just pick a dessert, get both. You probably won't find me straddling Corey every 5 minutes. Or maybe after.
Kourtney has just been in this amazing relationship. It's like the first time that I've seen her happy. I'm like so happy for this win for her because she really deserves it. So wait, no one invited Scott?
I don't know. I didn't invite him.
You didn't ask Court? No, I just honestly forgot.
I didn't even think about it.
Boy, do I feel sorry for Scott, man. Lord Distic. Kourtney put that man through so much things, man. So he also put her through a lot of things too. Do you know what I mean? But boy, damn. And now to see that Travis has basically got everything that he ever wanted with Kourtney, tragic. Just fucking tragic. I shouldn't be laughing. It's really mean. But anyway, let's proceed.
As awful human beings that were like going on in our lives. I don't think so. It's everything that he was always like afraid of. Don't have any family. You're my only family. And now it's like coming true.
Hold on, guys. Scott and I have been broken up for 7 years, and I gave him 10 years before that. So, like, why is everyone making such a big deal about this? Let's just not hate on a girl who finally knows what she deserves.
So he doesn't know about this at all. I don't think so. Who would have told him? Oh, one way to find out. So, Rainy, come here. When you go home, does your dad ask you what you did? Is he like, oh, Rain, what did you do tonight?
No, he hasn't said.
I think that your dad's so tired, so no need to tell him what we did tonight, okay? Cool. We have an understanding. What are you doing? You are so cute. Can I eat you?
You're already eating.
Break it down, bop. Yeah, we all fire now.
Yo, what up, Mace?
Damn, man. Little man got a bit tubby and that still. What's going on here? Obviously, little Scott the kid. Taken back by that. Obviously, as you've obviously picked up by now, obviously this is not in sync, but that's not my fault. I'm not the one that created the video, okay? It's the way I found it, okay? Come on now. But hey, let's just be happy that we have a video to watch, eh? You know what I'm saying? Let's be grateful. Come on now. Let's get it.
So this is probably the first time in like 15 years that we've had a really, really long break from having cameras follow our every move. And I think it got a little lonely.
Scott and I are incredibly close, but I guess I just don't know what Scott I'm going to receive today. I think I've just...
That reminds me. Why is Khloe and Scott not in a relationship? These two are so good together, you know? Just the way Travis was so good with, for such good friends with Kourtney, now they're... I mean, for me personally, throughout all the seasons of watching them together, especially after she broke up with Lamar, all that kind of stuff, right? Just seeing them together was so freaking like... I used to be like, why are you two not in a relationship? Like, legit, you two should be in a freaking relationship because they just bond so well. That's why they're still clearly close, you know what I mean? And trust me, I've been there before myself in particular, where you're in a relationship with someone, but you kind of feel like you get along with their sibling a bit better. You're just like, damn, it is what it is. But of course, because it is what it is, it's a sticky situation where they could get in a relationship, but oh boy, I don't know how Kourtney would take that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that would be madness. And also, let's not forget, Scott's white. Khloe obviously only goes with black guys. I've never seen him with a white guy. Don't think I have. I definitely haven't, no. Yeah, but either way though, I think her and Scott would be a perfect match. But hey, it's life. Let's get into it.
Lord?
Cloverton!
Oh my gosh, I miss this place and I miss you. We did not always have a great relationship. I had gone to anger management over Scott, but somehow Scott and I became like besties, and he really is like a brother to me.
God must have broke the mold when he made you.
Just hoping.
Get these cameras out of here and go upstairs then.
That being said, he does speak to me maybe a little more flirty than my real brother does. The whole thing's weird. So where's your head at with Kour?
Honestly, I think for like the first time, probably now that Kourtney's got her life with Travis, like as hard as it is, it does give me a place to like finally be able to move on.
Do you genuinely think that you would be open to like a real loving relationship?
So, like if I want to find somebody real and serious and someone I'm gonna actually spend my life with, it would have to be somebody
More appropriate.
Yeah, like, you know, upper 20s. When you're with an equal,
Yeah,
you have to go back and
challenge
forth.
you. Yeah.
I think that's a big step for me, but not over 30. Oh, what? 30? I don't care, whatever it is. If I love somebody, doesn't matter their age.
You sure about that?
Not sure about that.
Did you know about the barbecue at Kim's house?
Nah, a little bit, because I think one of the kids said something, which the kids always kind of tell me everything. Feeling left out and not being told anything is super hurtful, especially when I don't have another family to go to.
But I have a question. Do you think you can handle being around Kourt and her new boyfriend?
I'd rather be around them and be around my family than not at all.
I will say, at the barbecue, when you weren't there, I was like, it's probably best, because it was so small and intimate, and they're very lovey-dovey.
Right.
That I don't know if that's so comfortable for you. I thought it almost did you a favor by not having to see that so face to face. Oh, everyone knows he's still in love with Kourtney. It's not a secret, but this is 100% the happiest I've seen Kourtney. I know how much Travis and Kourtney love each other, and that has to be hard for anyone to process, especially when everything's so public. I think maybe she's uncomfortable and doesn't know what to say, because I know she does love you and want to not have this uncomfortableness.
You know, I always had her friends or our family or, you know, in my ear, kind of like don't worry, honey, like, eventually you guys will figure it out, and you'll get back together one day.
Yeah.
So my foot was always halfway in the door. It was a huge adjustment losing Kourtney romantically, but now it's becoming a huge adjustment losing her as kind of a best friend. Now we're really just more of co-parenters. I would say it's probably one of the more difficult things in my life. Listen, at the end of the day, I understand what the bigger picture is. What would be best for Kourtney? She's happy. She's like, I did so much wrong to her over so many years that I felt guilty. I felt super guilty, and I always felt like if she ever needed me for any reason whatsoever, I'd be there to make it up to her because of how bad I was for so long. Kourtney has all right to despise me and the way I treated her. Because
I think, to be honest with you, it was a bit of a tick for tack. I think in the beginning of the relationship, Scott was definitely the one that was the enemy, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on and he started to better himself, Kourtney was already done. That was a problem, but she still stuck in there with him. And I think it would have been better if Kourtney had left him at an earlier stage, because therefore, you know, it just would have been better, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, we've all been there before. We've been in relationships where we know we should leave, but we don't leave, and we stay in there longer than we need to, or longer than we should. And, you know, it is what it is, man. But hey, it's nice to see that Scott is at least being accountable for his own actions per se within the relationship in terms of, you know, how he messed things up, which is good. It's a very positive thing, to be honest with you. But hey, let's get into it.
go on today for a day, but it went on for years.
Do you mind if I talk about this with Kourtney? Or would you rather me stay out of it?
No, stay in it. All I need is just to be acknowledged.
Right.
Oh, do I even mean anything to anyone?
Hi, guys.
Hi. No kissing.
You should ride your mom's new bike.
This bike is kind of hard to ride.
I love going to Travis's studio. It is like a happy place for him. We ride bikes and we play ping pong. It feels like home.
I'm stealing some of your juice, babe.
I don't think you're gonna like it.
I like that you think you know if I'm gonna like it or not.
I was definitely always attracted to Travis. I just think it was the right time in my life. I had taken like a year to myself, but my closest best friends have always said, you have to hook up with Travis. We would almost like play house because we would do things together with our kids. We would go to museums and go to church. And last year during the pandemic, we were texting. And so I just put it out there, like flirtatious conversation.
You been practicing, babe?
No. Finally, I think once I made it known, he asked me to watch a movie. And the whole movie, he didn't make a move.
Went in for the first kiss.
Me. I did. He was taking a long time. The movie was over. And then I was like, we started another movie. And I was like, I don't have time for this, like movie marathon. So I made the first move.
You just do it.
Smart man. He did that because he respected her. I respect that. Smart man. You know what? Smart man. And shout out to him. And shout out to him on that one, because boy, yeah, I mean, it would have taken a lot for him to not make the move, you know what I mean? But he wanted to make sure that, you know, he wasn't going to botch anything with someone he obviously had feelings for a very long time, you know, and he definitely didn't want to jeopardize it by being a bit too much. So I respect that, man. Shout out to him on that. Massive shout outs. Come on now. Travis! Good thing it's not Travis Scott here, but let's get it.
No.
A drum battle?
I would never want to drum battle you.
Watching him play the drums, watching him on stage, watching the way he speaks to her is so special.
That was good. She's a drummer, babe.
Travis and I talk about a future all the time. The second we fell in love, I think we knew how different it was from anything either of us have ever had before. And so I think that, you know, we absolutely see a future together.
Travis, why are you always like this to my mom?
I'm
Because
always
he's
drumming.
a drummer.
I said I'm going to use your mom as a drum one day, and I'm going
Yeah,
to
he's
record
gonna
it.
record it.
You're gonna use her butt?
Actually, that's what I thought would make the loudest noise.
Is this all for SNL?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I'm still really bothered about what I saw on my son's iPad. I just want to get to the bottom of where this is coming from and what's happening. And I've been calling everyone from Roblox, and my attorney's been on it. So I'm just going to let them handle it and go into this fitting and try to focus on SNL right now. Oh, I feel like they need to know who my musical guest is ASAP. And Kanye's out of town. How would you feel if he was your musical guest? He obviously would be the best. Yeah. But maybe this is my chance to do something on my own. You know? I don't know. Like, it could either be super calming. It would be so cool for the kids to see, like, mom and dad on SNL together. And that's, like, oh, so cool. But then, like, I might be more stressed out. Like, you know, the more people you know that are there, like, I might just be like, oh my God. Do you want me to try this on? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I say we try this, and this. Okay. Who's coming from your family? I'll make my mom be a part of it.
Oh, you will? She'll be my skit.
I was like, how funny would it be if in all the skits it was like Kourtney and Travis in the background making out the whole time? 'Cause that's really all they do anyway. I wrote my whole family and I'm like, you guys, no one is safe. I'm gonna throw you all under the bus.
Do you know what you want to say in the monologue?
No, I want to say hi. Everyone's forced me to be here.
I don't know if that's Kim's assistant or whatever, but damn, they look a lot alike. Where the hell did you find this twins from? Just wanted to share that. But to be fair though, I think it is a good thing that they didn't do SNL together. You know, because obviously they're going for a divorce. And I feel like that would have sent mixed signals to the kids maybe. And to be honest with you, the media would have blew up like there was no tomorrow. And to be fair, because she went on it by herself, it ended up becoming quite historical. So yeah, I'm happy that she didn't do it with Kanye and she obviously did it on her own. So yeah, dope stuff, man. Come on now.
Everyone just thinks I'm like a ditz. A girl from Will and Grace came out and said that she has no idea why I would be chosen as a host. But it's like, why do you care? I don't comment to tear people down, especially another female. Like, if that's what you think, dude, then like, this might freak me out. You know, if I'm like, hi, I use my hands a lot and I'll feel like an octopus. I want this to be like a moment where people are like, oh wow, like she was funny.
You're nervous?
I am nervous. Listen to this, I just got this voice note.
Oh my God, you're hosting SNL. Oh my God, are you dying? Are you dying? Are you dying? Are you dying?
Who was that?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Chrissy Teigen, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm dying. Now you're freaking me out even more. Like, thanks, you're freaking me out actually even more. And everyone's like blowing me up like, oh my God, I've never gotten more texts. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad that you're like happy. I really do want to surprise people and I hope that I can bring it. I literally called like Amy Schumer and I was like, oh my God, I'm hosting SNL. She's like, I'll help you write some jokes for your monologue. And I was like, I love having really funny friends. Kim Kardashian on SNL. It's like crazy.
It's going to be so epic and fun and historical. You'll never forget this. It'll be the coolest moment of your life.
This will be live. Live. Tristan and I currently are not exactly together. He's one of my best friends.
What's going on?
I see Tristan a couple times a week. He's a really hands-on dad, and me and Tristan don't have tension. We get along really, really well, and so it's just easy to co-parent with him.
Yeah, no, it's so good seeing him at the barbecue, you know?
It was nice, right?
Yeah, and Kylie looks so good. I didn't know she was like popping. The baby's cooking in there. Like, so I see it. I didn't know she was that far along.
I know if Tristan
Be careful now. Man was like, and Kylie was looking so good. Hey, Tristan, humble yourself, you fool. But hey, let's get it.
way, I guess, then we would completely be together. I just need a little breathing room and time to think. I know you're going to be heading to SAC soon, and, you know, something that I know means a lot, I think, to the both of us is the therapy aspect. I notice such a big difference in you when you are on top of your game and you, no pun intended, and you just stay on, I think, your personal health, like well-being, whether it be mind, body, soul.
I think it's great for both of us, especially because we have a lot of room to grow. Regardless of us being friends or wherever we stand, I think we both grow together. It just makes our family and our bonds better.
Tristan is very determined on us getting back together. He goes to therapy quite often, a couple times a week, and we know really his therapy that I'm asked to join. I think I just call it couples therapy because I don't know what else you would call it. You know, it's always such a weird gray area because we are such great friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's so confusing to outside people because I know how to be a monster to you if I want to.
But you never have been, which I respect. And I appreciate that.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you've ever burned my clothes or like slashed my cars.
No, I've thrown water on all your clothes. If I
Yeah.
wasn't, when I was 9 months pregnant, when you cheated
Yeah,
on me,
yeah, water,
and if
water.
if I wasn't pregnant, I would have you up so. I just didn't want to break my nails before delivery.
Shout out to the nails.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But listen. It's 2021, okay? We can't be talking about 2018.
Every day he tries to show me and prove to me that he's a different person and that I should have faith and trust him. But him and I have been through so much together that I have a lot of reservations. My guards are up. I'm always kind of like this, and Tristan just wants to bear hug me, and it's just, I don't know, I'm still kind of like this.
You know how I feel about you, and I want to get us back together and build our family and hopefully be able to expand our family one day, God willing.
I think it is an avenue where you or we get to hear each other differently. Because we've definitely had these conversations. There's definitely been mistakes you've made that weren't taken seriously or they weren't really listened to. I don't think someone was there to kind of hold you accountable. It's a lot of strain on a relationship.
Yeah.
Trust takes time.
Understand what I'm saying? I didn't say trust comes after a session. Trust takes time.
When there's no hope and the darkness got you down, remember that the good life.
Now I don't know if they did get back together, to be honest with you, but if they did, Khloe's a clown. It's that simple.
Kris to do like that full ponytail for SNL. No. Right? Like it's gonna have to.
Well, you've done SNL.
Oh, right. You did it with J-Lo too.
Did you do all of Jennifer's wigs when you guys did it?
Yeah.
Or did this show do it?
Oh, no, they make the wigs.
They make
So
the
they'll make
wigs.
that. I'll go with her and they'll do a head measurement.
Is there time for like looks and change?
No, it would literally be like wig on, wig off. But I can make one and then just put it on. Like, there'll be that much time.
Why am I doing this?
There's certain things in preparation that people are telling me to do that are making me way more nervous. I ran into Pete. He's like, can you read cue cards? You're good. You're good. Like, and I was like, I can read. You know?
Oh, Scott wants to come and Jonathan wants to come. And I think Scott's fine because Kourtney and Travis are coming. Yeah. So that'll be nice. Okay.
So Kourtney can't come. As long as I have my mom and my besties and Khloe, like, I'm good. And of course I wanted to invite Scott. I love Scott. He's always welcome. He's always family, and I'm happy that he's coming to support. But I probably wouldn't invite Scott if Kourtney was coming without Travis. I think that would just be weird so soon.
But like, what are you guys thinking for hair for when she walks out to do her monologue?
The first look should obviously be
Okay, they need to stop this. Just invite Scott. Come on now. You know what I mean? End of the day, Kourtney's happy. She's moved on. Scott, obviously, you know, whether he's happy about it or not, it doesn't matter. He's got to get over it at some point. It's not even optional. Like, you're just prolonging the inevitable. Like, come on. Just be grown up, for goodness sake. But hey, this is the Kardashians, and being a grown-up is, well, yeah. Well, that's another story, isn't it? But let's get it.
1 week off. It's just kind of rough.
Are you literally going to have like...
I said to be there, like, people floor up with this. And then someone just literally grabs her and pushes her out. No, like, seconds. Like, they literally push it. It's like you're in a wheelchair. It's reducing her out. Like, it's crazy. Your head's going to be spinning. And then your wig's ripped off, and they change it. You have to edit your stuff to be really calm and come out and be like, okay, guys, next up.
Sarah Silverman was like, what if you're like, okay, I'm going to ask some questions to the audience, and then I go, you know, it's really Kanye in disguise, but you know it's him. He goes, so do you believe it's second chances on marriages? And I go, no. And I go,
I love that. That's amazing.
That's funny.
That's literally all you need.
You know? Yeah, but we're laughing just thinking about that.
If Dave tells him to do it,
If Dave Chappelle says it's funny, it's funny. Yeah.
Like, that's all I need.
I don't need a whole audience. I feel like you're going to be great. Like, what? They were like, can you sing? No. Can you dance? No. Can you act? Can you do accents? No. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
But if you made a really successful TV show career out of being you, something you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You just don't remember to do it. You're going to kill it.
Judge, I do have a bone to pick with you.
We're getting right to it.
Just about scams, one thing. So, you know, you guys make fun of me for having a bigger vagina than most. I'm telling her about a bone I have to pick with her. You know the bodysuit one? It's like the one that there's ruching hair. So I'm wearing it right now and it's amazing. But it's a sliver. Is it supposed to just cover my clit? The vagina needs a little more fabric. Just a little wider. Okay. And for all you looks club, the width-wise is what she's talking about. Like, you don't want your vagina hanging out of the sides of the skims. Yeah. You look fabs.
I mean, listen, man. While we're on the conversation, for me myself in particular, man, I prefer the V to be hanging. You know what I'm saying? The flaps. I like the flaps. You know what I'm saying? They're very PG.
Kanye and his stylist, because I said the clothes have to be at my house at 11 o'clock. And by 12:30, I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm going out the door. And now I look like I'm in the Matrix. I just want the outfits like lined up in my room. Monday, Tuesday. I'm a robot. I will like operate as such.
Is someone going to do that for you?
Well, it's Kanye. He says he wants to quit everything and just dedicate his life to being your stylist. My stylist.
Well, I think you should still maybe do a little music, a little Adidas designing, and then he can do that on the side.
You know, Kanye and I remain friends. Kanye's always dressed me. He's always styled me. In the early 2000s, he would literally send me random emails with all these looks and what my style should be.
Well, that friendship definitely didn't exist once you got Pete Davidson, that's for sure. Because boy, the way he's been moving these days, I question that highly.
Or it's all about a boot with like a skirt, and he'll send me like so many reference pictures. So that's always really been our thing. But there's also a side of me that wants total independence too. Hi, how are you? Thank you. I'm gonna get grilled artichoke. Oh, she scared me. With a side of mayonnaise and the skinny onion rings. I'm gonna get an Impossible burger and sweet potato fries. May I please get the iceberg lettuce wedge as well, but all chopped? Can I add tomato to it? And can I add egg and ranch dressing? May I get that please chopped as well? She just knows what she's doing. I'll just get that too. Shut up, Mario.
We are foodies. That's why we work out the way we do, because we'll order everything and we scarf it down and we pray for forgiveness later. It's horrible.
Ooh, what's a blueberry patch? No cocktails. Thought it was a blueberry pie.
That ass.
No, we can't.
I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Kim. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Is that from the fountain, like the Diet Coke?
No, it's from
And stick with my iced tea. I love a good fountain soda, so.
I don't think I've ever done better, but Scott and I spoke about how he wasn't invited to the barbecue.
Oh my God, what did he say?
He was actually so incredibly receptive, and he was so calm, because I said, Scott, honestly, we did you a favor by not inviting you because it was so intimate. Like, you don't want to sit there and be exposed to, like, you and Travis making out.
So he asked me about it and said, do you not want me at this? Like, you wanting to be a part of this, then act like it. I was in Italy, and he was DMing Eunice.
you brought that up.
And then I was like, that's not really the vibe. Don't go DMing my ex-boyfriend. When I was in Italy with Travis on our summer vacation, I woke up to a text from Scott saying, I'm so sorry, I DM'd your ex-boyfriend who I can't stand. He sent me a screenshot of it and said he posted it on his story. He was asking if he could like apologize.
Travis?
Yeah,
That is nice.
and then I wrote him, this is
You didn't tell any of this
despicable. I said, this is despicable. I was like,
You pulled out the big word.
yeah, for so many years, Scott's always gotten away with bad behavior and still been invited, and I don't think that's going to continue.
It could be me or Kim if Court's too uncomfortable to say something. I don't mind doing it. But
Nah, man, that ain't cool, man. Shame on you, Scotty boy. Shame, shame, shame on you. You know, and obviously, Kourtney's got a good point. End of the day, if he's got away with so many things after so many years, he shouldn't continue doing that. He shouldn't continue getting away with things now. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, absolutely, man. That's just dumb. I'm actually really disappointed, to be fair with you, Scott. But hey, it is what it is.
Why do we have to call? So every time we're doing anything, having a 7-person barbecue, we have to say, no, me kissing the love of my life is not
why do you have to
anything
laugh every time
bad.
you say it? You can own it.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's not anything. Like, I don't want it to be taken negatively, and so like he'll.
But it's going to be taken negatively to someone that's not getting their way. So you can't let that affect you.
But I don't, and I will continue to live my life and pretend no one's watching.
He's talking to myself. Because you're old.
Awesome. I did 15-minute glam today.
You look so beautiful.
You look so cute. Thank you.
Look how cute I look. You do look cute, Mom. You are the cutest. So what's going on here? Is this a little SNL packing?
Yes.
Ooh.
Hold on. Marty calling. Hi, I saw it. Can I patch you in with Tracy, and I'm here with my mom?
Sure.
And you're on speaker, and we're filming my show, and I'm with my sisters. But I mean, I just have so much to do this week. SNL's coming up. Already stressed out about that. And then my lawyer calls about the threats that there's more footage from the sex tape that's been out there.
Her legal rights are that she could sue anyone who releases the tape, even if it exists. They don't have a legal right to release the tape.
Claiming he has a sex tape of us in Santa Barbara. This all started earlier at the barbecue. It was clickbait, insinuating that if you click on it, there was going to be a new sex tape coming out. Had my son been a little bit older and been able to read, like, I would have been mortified, but I died inside. Marty, I am 99.9% sure that no other tape exists. This is supposed to be unreleased footage. I really don't know what they have. For 20 years, this has been held over my head of this mistake, or is it a mistake? It was my boyfriend, you know, of years. We go on a trip, we film a video. It's embarrassing for that to be out there, but it's not the most scandalous thing, and I'm not gonna be made to feel that way. I'm just human.
Didn't we deal with this the first season of Keeping Up? This is a good omen, you guys.
What's a good omen?
Talking about your sex tape in the first season. I feel like we're back to day one.
Oh my God, how amazing.
It's a good omen.
So what do we do, Marty?
Let's say it's a brand new
Sorry, but this just hit me a bit late. She said, I'm only human. Of course she's only human, but you know, this is the thing though with the Kardashians. If they've never treated themselves, they've never portrayed themselves as if they're only human. They've always portrayed themselves in some sort of limelight type way anyway, you know what I mean? That's why it's always going to be very hard for anyone to really just see them as just human, even though they are just human. But that's not the way they've portrayed themselves, and that's not the perception that they've put in people's minds, you know, because you got to think about it this way. The Kardashians they've been behind a lot of trendsetters. You know, we talk about BBLs, you know what I mean? Even though they were a thing before the Kardashians, if it wasn't for Kim, they wouldn't have blown up as the way they did, more or less, you know? You know, we're talking about Kylie and her face just always being rearranged with just cosmetic after cosmetic. If it wasn't for her doing that, then there's a chance that we wouldn't see so many young girls who follow her doing the same thing now, you know? Like, you gotta understand something. All the insecurities that Kylie portrayed this whole time affected a lot of teenage girls, you know. That's why a lot of teenage girls and girls in the early 20s and whatnot out here, when they don't even need to do it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then obviously, so my apologies for that, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't think the Kardashians could ever be seen as human, purely because of the influences that they've made. They've made some serious influences that are, some of them are good, but I think the ones that I've always been aware of have always been the bad ones. Because I don't follow them, I'm only going to see what's always the trending. Obviously, when something's trending, it's usually the negative ones. And I say this because her getting the BBL whatnot was a negative effect to a lot of women who end up doing it, because they end up getting a lot of bot jobs. And then obviously you're looking at Kylie, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm repeating myself. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, okay? If you don't, then you don't, okay? Oh, God, you guys are such a hard crowd sometimes. Jesus. Anyway, let's get it.
I mean, I'm 99% sure, but the fact that these people keep saying they have a tape, what if I was sleeping and he stuck a dildo on my ass? I don't know. Like I'm saying, I don't remember anything. It's completely illegal. Have Marty scare the shit out of this guy.
Whatever he has, isn't that considered stolen property?
I'll sue for nominal damages. The message is more important than the dollars at this point.
You're not doing anything wrong. You're protecting yourself and your reputation for your children's sake.
Yeah, and I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm protecting myself for my reputation and my children's sake.
It's 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. They're going to post this like soon. We got to move fast and start calling people.
Let me call.
Okay, let me call you back. Let me just call Kanye really quick.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay though. It's not. You know, on Roblox. You know, Say was on Roblox yesterday, and a thing popped up, and he started laughing. I was like, "Mommy, look!" And it was a picture of my cry face, and it was a game that someone made of Roblox, and it said Kim's new sex tape. When you clicked on it, thank God he can't read yet, and it's like, over my dead body, is this shit gonna happen to me again?
I just want it gone. You know, this is not gonna with me. Like, it's not. So I just want it gone.
I am a mama bear. These are my children. This is my whole life. And it's really hard to see my kids go through stuff like this when people are always trying.
See, thought it was funny. The one thing that got me kind of just like more calm about it was when I was crying, Kanye was like, listen, you have the power. Nothing will cancel you. Stop worrying about the public perception. Like, you know who you are. Okay, wait, this is them calling about this thing. Let me call you right back. Okay, bye. Okay, so here's the thing, Marty. Get something drafted and so that it can be taken down immediately. I don't want it to be copied. I have 4 kids. I can't go through this again. This was like 20 years ago. I'm not gonna go through this again. I know the right attorneys this time. I know exactly what to do this time. I'm not gonna let this happen to me again. So we're gonna get on top of this. I have all the time, all the money, and all of the resources to burn them all to the ground.
You see, it's those little statements there. I've got the time, I've got the resources, I've got the money. Those are the ones that divide the Kardashians has ever been seen as human, because they always portray themselves as if like they're untouchable, you know? Having this untouchable look. Whatever, man. But let's get it. If you know, you know. Oh, actually, that was the end, and that was actually the end of the episode. So we'll leave it as that, ladies and gentlemen, if you dig what I'm saying. But end of the day, first episode of The Kardashians, and it wasn't too bad, to be fair. I mean, obviously, I was able to put in quite a lot of commentary, which is always a good thing for myself in particular, because it means that obviously, you know, that the show itself has a lot of content for me to obviously engage in, and also, most importantly, gives me an opportunity to make sure that I'm also engaging with you guys, if you dig what I'm saying. But nonetheless, though, very interested to see what you lot have got to say in the comment section in terms of this episode of The Kardashians, episode 1, season 1. Now, hopefully, all is good with copyright per se, and I don't get any copyright issues like within the week, but sometimes I upload them, and then boom, it happens, and I'm like, shit. And then that's why I don't go back to a lot of shows, to be honest with you. But hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully we can keep the train going and do this as a weekly thing, if you dig what I'm saying. But yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, and peace.